The Typhoon Morakot disaster was exacerbated by two man-made problems. Clearance of mountain trees meant not enough water was retained on high ground, while on the plains, riverside areas were overdeveloped. To investigate the issue of water resource management, we went to Jiadong in Pingdong County, where we found a scene of devastation.
Wherever you look, all over Jiadong Township, you will see fish hanging up in nets, floating belly up in water, or rotting by the roadside. Livestock that could not be saved in time lie bloated in the gutter. Even the elementary school playing field has turned into a graveyard. And when the rain finally stops, the worry of infection rears its head.
It stinks. Can you smell it now? I started throwing up yesterday. It's too much.
The floodwater reached the second floor, destroying fish pools as far as the eye could see.
I waved the flag from the window for help. There was no one. Not one boat came in. It was really bad.
These fish were worth about 700 to 800,000 NT. You can say that the loss is unprecedented.
This maze of pipes for pumped seawater that supplies the fish pools were destroyed when the defences and drains gave way.
The fish farms use a piped seawater delivery system that brought in seawater from other side of the barrier, from as far away as 3 kilometers. When the Linbian River water kept flowing down and forcing its way through, when it got here, when the dike is weaker, it broke through the barrier.
63-year-old Liu Ende, who is only elementary school educated, has a clear grasp of the history of water management in Pingdong. Known by academics as the water professor, he says the water catchment area beside the Linbian River was to blame for the disaster.
These 3 to 4 days, there was 60 to 70 million cubic meters of water. Of course, the land was rented to betel nut farmers, who disrupted the flow of water. See, the loose mud has half covered the betel nut trees.
Water should have been allowed to flow freely through the catchment area, but on either side of the river, betel nut plantations blocked driftwood and created a build-up of sediment, making disaster almost inevitable. A short stretch of river levee broke, flooding over 100 meters of neighboring land, which have subsided by 2 to 3 meters. Their homes and cars underwater, the victims are philosophical about their fate.
If you say I have it hard, think about the people in Jiaxian. Their entire houses are gone. That's hard.
Showing their concern for their neighbors, residents like Miss Xu Meiying hope the army can go to more severely hit areas. Meanwhile, stray dogs have to save themselves. In 3 days, enough rain for a year fell on Jiadong.
10 kilometers of riverbank. All along the bank there is driftwood. It came down from the central mountain range.
It takes men decades to excavate the earth, but in an instant, nature brought a mountain of mud down to the sea. Men who hoped their buildings would be a lasting legacy suddenly realized they are heading for extinction.
Torrential rain during Typhoon Morakot caused massive mudslides that annihilated villages downstream. Satellite images transmitted by Formosa 2 clearly show the extent of the damage on either side of the central mountain range. Many areas south and west of DaAi and areas east of Taidong suffered grave losses.
The satellite images from Formosa 2 allow one to fully comprehend the extent of destruction in Taiwan caused by Typhoon Morakot. The first image is the hardest hit region, southern Taiwan. Qishan River lies on the border of Jiayi and Pingdong County. Upstream is Nanzixian River, while downstream is the Gaoping River. The two exposed yellowish areas are where landslides occurred. The second image takes us to eastern Taiwan. Upstream, the Taimali River used to be thin and narrow, but has now widened significantly, practically overnight. Mudslides originating upstream dumped silt and soil into the river that was carried far downstream, and that helped to widen the river's bed all the way up to sea. Magnified images of the inlet areas show roads and bridges that have been washed away, further obstructing relief efforts.
What we really should be concerned about is that in the future, if there is rainfall or torrential rain in these newly exposed unstable areas, there will be more disasters downstream.
These satellite images are allowing the experts to study the severity of the damage in the inaccessible mountainous regions. The experts are worried that with the land in such a fragile state, any typhoon, earthquake or simple storm system would cause unpredictable disasters requiring everyone's attention.
Finally today, Tzu Chi volunteers are urging everyone to pray and make donations to help with the post-Morakot reconstruction. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for watching DaAi Headlines. Goodbye.